What is up, guys? Wraith here, Grey Bearded Gaming, and after our kind of previous episode there, episode 15, our rightfully dubbed quest for my little white whale in the shield here, I realized that, one, due to just bad editing on my part, full disclosure there, but then also kind of, I played right into my normal editing time, so we didn't get some good stuff out there. So I wanted to drop, I got a couple of kind of snippets that got kind of lost in the shuffle and mixed around. One was an interesting little snippet, basically, of bobbing and weaving from the slaver caves all the way to the zone without managing to kick the bucket when we started the train. But then also for those who noticed, I had changed up my weapons here because I'm going with a little Minotaur battle axe that I got really cheap. For somebody came out of Steam Fawn, I got it for like 3 plat, which is basically the last 3 plat that I had prior to yesterday's adventures, where I was able to get some cash back, and just using like a standard little shield that I already had in my bag, we were holding onto and hoping to replace it with the trainer shield. But the other thing that did happen yesterday at the same time was, in the original group, I was back in the Slaver Caves area, and I was back there in my full banded, and we were having a pretty hard time with one of the legionnaires who would kind of spawn in the corner. Anything else we were fine with. We were fine with all the centurions, of course, and the slavers were no problem. But every time we got that Lego, the legionnaire Lego spawn in the corner, we'd have a really hard time. And we ended up having to call somebody in for help. And the guy came in and cleared him out. And then actually dropped some small bronze on me and was like, here, see if this stuff, helps you guys handle this stuff. And then he just kind of took off. Didn't really talk much, didn't really say anything. I mean, I said thanks. He's like, no problem, hopefully it helps, and took off. So we got kind of an immediate upgrade on top of an upgrade, because bronze is the next step up from the bandit that we had. No, we still have the bandit here and a couple other pieces, but so our armor class is pretty high. It did help, like I said, a little bit here and there, but still obviously was not quite enough. So I'm going to go into one of the snippets real quick, like I said, of me kind of bobbing and weaving, and then we do have one snippet from the group I was in on Trainer Hill where we did, like I said, we had some successful trainer kills. It's just, again, my kind of being in a rush and losing some bad editing, so to speak. So we'll go in and we'll touch on that real quick. So I guess this will mostly be basically 15.5. Catching up on the things that I didn't get to say yesterday, some of the gear upgrades on the character. We evened out experience because we kept dying, so all the experience we made, we would basically just catch it back up. So no real change there. But we'll jump into the videos real quick, and we'll catch up with you guys here in a few minutes. Alright, guys, so I hope you kind of got a kick out of that one. Like I said, we're not going to do like a really big full video this time around. So just kind of a recap and catching the stuff that, like I said, I kind of missed last time, because I kind of put myself in at least against my current schedule. I mean, I try to post things on the challenge, of course, on like Sundays and Thursdays. We might shift that around a little bit as well. We'll kind of see how that goes. For anybody who has been watching kind of the other side of the house in my project Necro, I'm probably going to put the brakes on that one for a little while. I'm going to focus more on doing this. I've really enjoyed the challenge. I've really enjoyed being on the very vanilla classic server. I've mentioned a couple times I do have another character that I do play, and trying to get some of the things accomplished here while I still can on super vanilla that just won't occur on another kind of TLP right now. Things like maybe go after a guys or mana stone, something like that. So we'll kind of see how it goes. But with that, we're kind of shifting the focus more towards the green server and some P99 action. And definitely on the challenge action, because it's been a really good time. The only thing I do have to, again, like I said, this will, I guess, be episode 15.5 really. You know, one thing that did get missed, and just because again I got in a hurry with my editing and kind of dropped the wrong one, we did have a very successful kill of the trainer while we were there. Like I said, after Kreskin swapped over from his mage and grabbed McLeod as little cleric, like I said, we set in pretty good for quite a while and really only had any trouble on the trainers. But this was one trainer that we did kind of curb stomp. So we'll give credit where it's due, you know, for a good group that was able to kill, you know, some stuff. But we'll get back at it hopefully here in the next day or so, get another full episode rolling. And until then, as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below if you like what we are doing on the channel. If you're following along and doing the challenge yourself, you know, what are you working on? What do you got? And at the same time, you know, hey, if you see me around, you want to run, you want to group, do whatever. I'm typically game. You know, just send me a chat in game. Always willing to chat, talk, and shoot the breeze. Just let me know. But until next time, guys, we will see you then.